welcome to Arnav's World. Today is the 7th episode in the geography series. So today we are going to discuss about Europe. Yes, Europe. So it is the 6th largest and the 2nd smallest continent. Yeah, it is located entirely in the northern hemisphere and mostly in the eastern hemisphere. So I will show a diagram of that. So this is the Earth. This is the axis and the equator. So Europe will be like here. Yeah, that is Europe. Okay, the borders of Europe are the Arctic Ocean in the north. So this is Europe and the small islands over it. So here would be the Arctic Ocean. A for short, A. The Arctic Ocean. Next in the west is the Atlantic Ocean. The whole ocean of the Atlantic just goes right here. Atlantic, AT for short. Next in the south is the Mediterranean Sea, a place between Africa and Europe, like that. Africa will be much more bigger, but just not for scale, it is here because there is no place. Yeah, so this is the Mediterranean Sea, M for short here. And finally in the east is the whole continent of Asia. And do you know these two continents group together to form a bigger continent which is called Eurasia. Yeah. So the area of Europe is 10.18 million kilometers, which is 2% of the Earth's surface area and 6.8% of the land area. Yeah. So the population of Europe is 746 million people, which is the third largest population after Asia and Africa. Yeah. And this population is 10% of the world's population. Yeah. So the religions in Europe are Christianity, which is 75%, 75.2 to be exact. Next, no religion in 18.2%. Islam in 5.9%. Very high. I mean, a bit high. Yeah. And others in 0.7%. A very low number, 0.07. Just that number. Okay, there are 50 sovereign states, which means countries which are fully independent without any other countries ruling them. 6 countries with limited recognition. That means these 6 countries are the countries which want to be independent but are not. But these countries also, are recognized by some other small or bigger countries, like Abkhazia, which is in Georgia. So this is Georgia, which is in the Caucasian mountains. So here is the place of Abkhazia, which has the people of 250,000 people. Yeah. So Russia recognizes it. Only Russia and 4 other UN members. Yeah. Okay. And also dependencies. Yeah. Which are the countries or not even countries. These are the places ruled by other countries like Great Britain, which still has parts like Gibraltar in the Mediterranean Sea, like that. Okay, the languages here are Russian, German, French, Italian, English, Spanish, Polish, Ukrainian, Romanian, Dutch, Serbo, Croatian, Turkish and many others. Yeah, many more other languages are still here in Europe, not only these. Okay, the European culture is the root of Western civilization. That means the Western civilization means Western culture, which is like in USA or in the North America and South America, in the Americas. Yeah, so it is the root of Western culture, which traces its lineage back to the ancient Greek and Roman. Yeah. So there are a number of transcontinental countries. Those are Georgia, Russia, Turkey, like that. Even Georgia is one of them. Cyprus is one of them. Yeah, there are many other countries. Even Great Britain is one of them because it has territories in other continents. Yeah, wow. Okay, there are 27 European states which are the members of the EU, which means the European Union, and 19 countries are in the Eurozone. The Eurozone is a zone of countries in Europe which use the euro currency. Yes, euro currency. Okay, in 508 BC, Cleisthenes instituted the world's first democratic system of government in Athens. Athens was a city-state which was jumbled in the place which we call Greece now. And Athens is also now the capital of Greece. Yeah. Okay, capitalism has been dominant in the Western world since the end of feudalism. Yeah. Feudalism means the type of government which is in triangles. Like in the upper class there are like kings and nobles, but in the lower class there are slaves who got freed, like that. Yeah. And capitalism is the type of government where mostly the capitalists, which are corporates like companies, have the most of the money of the government or country, like that. Okay, the industrial revolution began in Britain in the 18th century and spread throughout Europe. That means in the 1700s. You may think it started in the 19th century, which is in the 1800s, but no, it was more earlier. But it was in the late times, not when it's always started, not in the 18th century started. Yeah. Okay, Europe is the home to the highest number of migrants. Migrants means people who just move to any place, like countries. Yeah. Okay, the large populations of European descent are found on every continent, predominantly in North America, Australia, New Zealand, and South America, because these Europeans colonized them. Yeah. Okay, Monaco is the richest country in terms of GDP per capita in the world. That's why most of the people in Monaco are rich people. Yeah, and if you go there, you can earn a lot. Yeah, and also it is the second smallest country in the world. Yeah, so this small country has a big salary, to be easy say. And now some facts about Europe, but you may think, wait, aren't these all facts? No, these are just like former facts. Yeah. So the name of Europe derived from the Greek mythology, which the mythology is Europa, who was a Phoenician princess. If you don't know, the Phoenician area is the empire which was ruled by Lebanon. It was in the Mediterranean Sea and had very great trade deals because it was covered in all of the Mediterranean Sea, even in Africa, but it was in the BCs when the Greeks were still divided like Athens. Yeah, that's why we can't see it in like 80s. Yeah. Okay, the largest city in Europe is Moscow, which is in the biggest country in the world and in Europe, Russia. And it's also the capital of the country. Yeah. And 60% of the continent's banana grows in Spain. Yes, in Spain only. Okay, the smallest city here is the Vatican City, which is also the smallest country, which is the capital of the smallest country, which contains the Vatican City. That means the small country is small enough to just cover the city only. Wow. Yeah. And also in Europe, the biggest and smallest countries are only in Europe only. Russia and the Vatican City. And Russia is more than 1 million times bigger than the small city of Vatican. Wow. Million. Very big number. Okay, the oldest zoo in the world is in Vienna.
Oldest.
oldest one. So it was built in 1752. Yeah, 1752. Very long, like almost 300 years old. Yeah. Okay, there are no mosquitoes in Iceland. Yeah, there are only two places where mosquitoes are not there: Antarctica and this Iceland. Yeah, even if Norway or other Scandinavian countries are a lot more colder, they still have mosquitoes biting you. So Iceland has no mosquitoes. Great. And yeah, a town in Wales has the name of 57 letters. Its name is 57 letters long. So the oldest European country name is Bulgaria. It adopted the name since 681 AD, very long ago. Yeah, most castles in Europe are in the Czech Republic, which has 932 of them. Wow. Yes. Okay, the Republic of San Marino is the oldest independent state in Europe. Yes, it is the oldest. It was there since the Roman Empire. Wow. And also it is inside Italy. It is also very small. Yeah. Okay, the oldest monarchy in Europe is the Kingdom of Denmark, which was ruled by Viking kings in 935 AD. Yeah. Okay. Europeans consume 50% of the world's chocolates. Yes. In Brussels, which is the capital of Belgium, they sell very much of those things. Yes, those things are chocolates. That's why they may bought. That means they may have bought chocolates and they ate it. Yeah, that's why it is 50% of the world's chocolates. Wow. Okay, most of the European languages originate from Romance languages, which are languages like Romanian, Germanic languages, which is, guess it, the second most spoken language, English. The first is Mandarin. And Slavic languages, which is like Russian or Bulgarian. Yeah. Okay, Norway has 62,000 miles of long coastline. Yeah, it is very long. So I'll show a diagram of it. So if we see the Norway like this, whoa, you may think it is that long, but again, if you look here, so there will be small parts called fjords, which are like broken pieces of mountains or any places like that. Okay. The Danube River flows through 10 countries, which is one less than the Nile. Wow. Yeah. Okay. The longest river in Europe is the Volga, which is in Russia. The largest lake is Ladoga in Russia. Europe's highest mountains is Mount Elbrus in Russia. Sorry for the mistake. Yeah. The world's northernmost capital city is Reykjavik in Iceland. Yeah, it is a very confusing name. Reykjavik. Okay. The most densely populated country in the world is Monaco again. Yeah, and 35% of its population are millionaires. That means people who have millions of money. Yeah. And the Louvre, which is in Paris, is a museum of sorts. It is the most visited attraction in Europe. It has many paintings and also has the mighty Mona Lisa. Yeah, and you love to see the Louvre. Yeah. So this is for today about Europe. Bye.